Hi, I'm Jim. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. I've been sober for 12 years now. I'm basically retired. I just sold my business. I've been in the restaurant and bar business for 40 years. Now I'm enjoying freedom, and I'm also a yoga instructor. I've been practicing yoga for 40 years, intensely for the last 10 years, and teaching for the last 5 years. I had been exposed to yoga in the world, we call it, the seeds were planted many years ago, and they came into full bloom in my recovery process. After several years of intensive therapy in AA, I decided that I really need to change myself from the inside, and yoga was one of the best tools. And I remembered all that I had learned from my yoga practice and jumped right in and used it for a daily transformation. Both finding that inner place of quiet and then being able to release anything that didn't serve me and move on from there. This will be my first attempt to translate my recovery and my yoga knowledge to other people in a formal setting, but through friends and contacts, I've been able to utilize my knowledge and share it with other people. You'll find in the yoga world there is a high ratio of people that are in recovery, actually, that they have found that path to help them with their daily life. I remember the early years of recovery, the early days of recovery, and the clouds and how they started to lift, and you really didn't, I wasn't given that clear path of making recovery my own and being able to take charge of it and use the tools. I mean, there was always kind of just the philosophy that was given to you, a lot of words. And through the yoga practice, I found there's action involved. And I hope that I can share that with people that are going through. And you know, I don't expect everybody to jump on the yoga bandwagon, but there are certain tools that everybody can use, whether you want to go full practice or not. But you know, the 11th step of AA is meditation, and you need to learn to, it's a practice, you need to learn how to meditate. And yoga helps you calm down and get to that sense of quiet that you reach that state. There's a whole nother way of living out there. You know, we get trapped into so many negative patterns in life, and there is a way out, and there's a much better life out there for everybody. My mantra is basically that we never stop growing. It might appear that you're not changing, but every day is a new day, and you can make the best of it. And there are tools that can help you to come to your best self, your greatest fulfillment. And in yoga practice, we work towards poses that you don't necessarily try to reach a perfect pose. You try to reach your best expression of that pose, and that's kind of what you want to translate in life. I was in the restaurant and the bar business, and it was a non-stop party. I mean, you know, you're busily trying to entertain people, and then when they're gone, you're just trying to get over that entertainment. It's kind of like you threw a party every night, and those parties just became very tiresome. You know, it was interfering with my daily life. I really think, and I've never seen the details and the data on it, but the recovery rate, or the sober community, is very strong in New Orleans because you have so many bad examples in front of you. You can walk down the street and go, oh, by the grace of God, that could still be me, you know, leaning against that lamppost or holding onto that lamppost. So there's a lot of inspiration to stay sober in the city, actually.